You're listening to Healing After Heartbreak, the podcast where women rise into clarity, confidence, and emotional safety after life shakes them awake. Hosted by Mary Majors, a master's certified confidence and clarity coach who blends psychology, nervous system wisdom, and faith, this show guides you back to the woman you were always meant to be. If you're ready for grounded truth, gentle strength, and healing that actually lasts, you're in the right place.
Howdy, friend. You're here again, and I'm really glad you are. Every time you press play, it feels like we're sitting down together. Just friends who've lived some life, who've loved hard, who've lost hard, and who are trying to make sense of the pieces in our hands. And because you keep showing up, because you trust me with your story, I want to take you somewhere honest today. There was a time when I didn't have a single regulated bone in my body. I didn't have language for trauma. I didn't have boundaries. I didn't have clarity. What I did have was a closet floor. It was the only place where I could fall apart without performing, the only place where I could stop being fine, the only place quiet enough for me to hear the truth underneath all the noise. I'd sit there, knees pulled in, back against the wall, and wait for my body to stop shaking. Wait for my chest to loosen, wait for the spinning to slow down, wait for the part of me that was trying to hold everything together to finally let go. That was where I went when I was spent, when I was empty, when I was bereft in a way I didn't have language for yet. And lately, you've been asking me the kinds of questions that tell me you've been there too. Mary, how long did you date before you finally figured this out? Mary, how did you know you were done repeating the same heartbreak? Mary, how did you stop choosing the same kind of man? So let me answer you honestly. I dated for 1.5 years before I finally understood what my body had been trying to tell me the whole time. 1.5 years of trying to act like the healed version of myself while my nervous system was still running the old script. And in future episodes, I'm going to teach you the dating method that changed everything for me. My 3-3-3 method, the exact process I use to find the love of my life. But before we go there, we have to start here. Because none of that works if you can't recognize what's happening inside you. And here's the truth I didn't understand back then. Recognition doesn't start when you're journaling. Recognition doesn't start when you're analyzing your patterns. Recognition starts in the quiet, collapsed, nothing left moments. The moments where your body finally tells the truth, when you can't pretend anymore, when you can't perform anymore, when you can't outrun the ache anymore. Recognition starts in the places where your survival strategies stop working. And if you've ever had your own version of the closet floor, the car parked in the driveway, the shower where you cry so no one hears, the bathroom stall at work, the long drive where you turn the music up too loud, you know exactly what I mean. Those moments aren't weakness, they're the doorway. Because when you're recovering from trauma or heartbreak, your body knows before you do. Your body knows when you're abandoning yourself. Your body knows when you're repeating something familiar. Your body knows when you're trying to be strong instead of being honest. This is why awareness isn't enough. This is why you can see your pattern clearly and still feel pulled by it. This is why you can say, I know better, and still feel your body reaching for the old story. Your pattern doesn't live in your thoughts, it lives in your body. A woman once told me, I know he's not right for me. I know the red flags. So why do I still feel pulled towards him? And I told her the same thing I'm telling you now. Your body hasn't caught up to your awareness yet. This is where recognition comes in. Recognition is the moment you feel something happening inside you and you name it without shaming yourself. Recognition sounds like, my chest is tight. This isn't intuition, this is activation. I'm starting to overthink. This is where I disappear. I want to chase. This is my old wiring trying to pull me back. I'm shutting down. This is my body protecting me. I'm craving intensity. This is trauma, not truth. Recognition is the moment you stay with yourself instead of abandoning yourself. And I want to bring this into the 5 heartbreak patterns because each one has its own nervous system story. The self abandoning giver learned that love is earned through effort. The hypervigilant protector learned that connection is unpredictable. The avoidant healer learned that closeness is overwhelming. The chemistry driven repeater learned that chaos feels like home. The spiritually conflicted seeker learned that desire and meaning can't coexist. These patterns are not personality flaws, they are survival strategies. They are nervous system responses. They are the ways your body tried to protect you when you didn't have better tools. And this is why regulation matters so deeply. Regulation is not about being calm, regulation is about being with yourself. Regulation is the moment you feel the urge to text someone who hurt you, and instead of shaming yourself, you pause and breathe. Regulation is the moment you feel the panic rising, and instead of spiraling, you place a hand on your chest and say, I'm here. Regulation is the moment you feel yourself shutting down, and instead of disappearing, you soften your jaw and let your breath come back. Regulation is the moment your body learns a new story. This is why recognition is the first step. You cannot regulate what you cannot recognize. You cannot heal what you cannot feel. You cannot shift what you cannot name. Recognition is the doorway. Regulation is the path. Rebuilding is the result. And if you're listening right now thinking, this is exactly where I get stuck, I want you in the masterclass. Not as a nice to have, not as a maybe someday, as the thing that finally gets you off your own closet floor. Because you don't need more insight, you need a way back into your body. You need a way to hear yourself again. You need a way to stop abandoning the woman you're becoming. And if you're ready for deeper support, you can explore coaching with me. Both links are in the show notes. You're not failing. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're waking up. You're learning the first real step to healing after heartbreak, and you're doing it beautifully. Let's get you off that closet floor. You don't belong there anymore. With all my love, have a great week.
Thank you for listening to Healing After Heartbreak. If this episode spoke to your heart, honor that moment. Awareness is where healing begins. If today's conversation stirred something in you and you're ready to start trusting yourself again, Mary invites you to take the next gentle step and join her free masterclass, How to Trust Yourself Again After Heartbreak. It's a calm, clarity-building experience that helps you understand what you feel, why you feel it, and how to come back home to yourself. You can save your seat through the link in the show notes. And if this podcast has been supporting you, the simplest way to help it grow is to follow the show, leave a review, or share this episode with a woman who might need a little hope today. You can explore more of Mary's work at marymajors.com. And if you're longing for a place where you don't have to heal alone, she warmly welcomes you into her Facebook community, a soft, shame-free space where women walk this journey together. The link to join is in the show notes. If you'd like to connect with Mary personally or share what resonated with you today, her Instagram DMs are always open for conversation, questions, and gentle support. Until next time, remember, healing takes time, and you are becoming someone you can trust.